Protecting above ground swimming pool in the winter is not that difficult. You just got to know what to do to make sure it is safe. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 of the most important things you should do. And you can find a video on this channel with more in depth of how to close your pool. I did last season, so scroll through the channel, you can find that. You can also visit easyclearpool.com/closing. There's 12 things you can find that it tells you to do. Check the list and make sure you're doing them all and they're needed for your above ground swimming pool. Now, the first thing you want to do is be sure and make sure you go ahead and drain the water below your return, below your skimmer, so water does not get into the plumbing. If you have a winter that's normally 33 degrees, you may not have to do this, but you never know. It falls 31 or 32, that's freezing, and you could have damage to your pipes. And where I live, temperatures can be as cold as it was last year, below 0 for multiple days, to a mild winter. But best unplug, or I'm sorry, we're not to that one yet. Just go ahead and reduce the water below your skimmer and return so your plumbing does not get damaged. Going into the second one is go ahead and unplug, as I said before, your pump. You want to remove your pump, go ahead and put it in the garage. They have a skimmer on many of them with plastic components, and if any water's in it, even if you've drained it, I have seen them literally crack. I've seen them break, and they are about $80 or more for that particular specialty piece. So be sure and take your swimming pool pump indoors. That way, once you unplug everything, it's in a comfy and cozy, just a garage or something. It don't have to be in room temperature, but just put it away until next winter. That way when you go out there and start it, it don't make a clinkety clank, it don't moan, it just runs like it should and everything's going. That'll also ensure the rest of the water is out of all of your lines and everything so that everything's good. Likewise, with this particular step, make sure you undo the bottom drain if you have one, or any drain that is on your, if you have a filter or you have a sand filter, and remove all the water, or just make sure they're completely dry as well. You can bring these inside if you are able to, or just leave them outside completely dry until the next season. They should be fine, just make sure the water is out of them. Now, the third step that I like to always point out is just make sure it's the right time. Now, this really won't necessarily damage your pool if you don't follow this step, but it will make it less easy to clean. It's going to make it more of a headache the next season. Is don't close your pool until the temperature of the water is below 65 degrees. That's when algae no longer can thrive. So you can close your pool comfortably and let it set all season. You're going to notice that the water will not grow algae during the off season because it's too cold for algae to live. And then just next year, be sure you reopen it and start sanitizing it once it gets above 65 degrees. You're not going to have to do much cleaning. It's just going to be like you put your pool on pause and now you're resuming it from the last season. Now, there is plenty of other things you should do. You may have seen a little bit of stuff on the bottom of the pool when you saw the temperature on that thermometer. Yes, you do want to vacuum it and a few other things. You can get that full list at easyclearpool.com/closing. I'll have details on how to keep a soft tub, which I have right here, nice and warm for you all season. It'll work for hot tubs as well. So be sure and stay tuned for that as I transition into soft tub videos and things coming this winter. As always, thank you for watching. You can watch this video on YouTube, and also they're being uploaded to Rumble. So be sure and like or rumble this video depending on where you are watching it. And we're going to go ahead and start launching videos like this one every Thursday. Short, simple, with other videos in depth and long when needed. My name is John Berry. Visit my pool website at easyclearpool.com.